Hello and welcome back to Gran Turismo's weekly challenges. Every Friday we have 5 races where we got to finish top 3 to earn rewards. The more times you finish top 3, the better the rewards. This week's rewards was, well, it was money, like it always is. That's where like every single week it's always money. Kind of boring, but you know, what you're going to do. The races this week were actually pretty good. We had another race where I had to drive that demon of a Viper that I've created. And yeah, it's a pain in the arse to drive. I can't even drive it straight, let alone round corners. So yeah, that was interesting. Thankfully I was able to win, but yeah. But also for the big race this week, for anyone who doesn't know, they usually get like a couple of easy races, and then at the end of it you get like a big race. This is the big race that you're watching now. It was at Autopolis in Japan, and I spent the entire race slowly chasing the GTR Nismo. Obviously, I'm in a GTR Nismo, and I had to pit on this 7th lap. He was in a GTR Nismo, probably also on Fuel Mix 1, and he didn't have to pit. How the fuck's that work? We're in the same car, on the same fuel mix, so using the same amount of fuel. I had to pit on the 7th lap to refill. He didn't have to pit once. How the fuck does that work? I have no idea. Yeah, thankfully I was able to take over him on the 9th coming to the 10th lap. And yeah, I did win, despite fucking up halfway through, and I was like, shit, I've done all this and I've just fucked up, which you will obviously see. But yeah, we're same car, same fuel mix. I pit, he doesn't. Explain that.